Everyone's talking about the RPGs we already got, but these next 7, they might hit even harder. Look, Expedition 33 came out of nowhere and became one of my favorite surprises this year, but now I'm wondering, what else is coming that can hit just as hard? So I did the research, and these are the next 7 RPGs that could be the next big thing, or my next big regret. Eden Zero. Now I know what you're thinking, isn't this just anime in space? Yes, it's exactly that, and that's why I'm hyped for this one. This is Eden Zero, a RPG adaptation of an anime by the same name. It got flashy combat, space pirates, and a main character who fights with gravity powers. It's that kind of anime. I'm a huge fan of this anime, especially because it's from the makers of Fairy Tail, one of my first anime I ever fell in love with. Also, Fairy Tail has some really great games, so I'm hoping they take the knowledge from there and put it in this game. This game could be the equivalent of eating candy for dinner. Flashy, fast, probably not that deep, but I'm okay with that. Sometimes you need a game where the vibes carry the whole experience. And if it turns out terrible, it's okay. At least I have a cool game with gravity powers before I install. Wuchang Fallen Feathers. Okay, whiplash time, because we're going from anime space pirates to a cursed warrior chopping through the plague demons in ancient China. Wuchang Fallen Feathers is a dark action RPG inspired by Chinese folklore. It looks like it's a mix between Sekiro and Bloodborne, if you replace the gothic churches with haunted temples and corrupted villages. Which all this means, yes, I will die a lot, but at least it will look good while I do. I'm cautiously hyped. This could be a sleeper hit of the year if the combat feels smooth and the world design hits. But if it turns into a janky dodge roll hell, I'll be the first one to tell you. This game is either going to be my top 5 or straight into the looks good, plays worse folder. Lost Soul Aside. This next game has been cooking for so long I thought it got canceled, but Lost Soul Aside is actually real and it looks insane. It started as a one-man project inspired by Final Fantasy and Devil May Cry, and now it's a full-blown action RPG with anime swords, teleporting bosses, and combat that make you feel like you're controlling a cutscene. This could be a top-tier action fighting game or a button-mashing fever dream. Either way, I want to play it just to see if it lives up to any of the hype from the last 6 years. Worst case scenario, I get a new desktop wallpaper out of it. Borderlands 4. Borderlands 4 is happening, and depending who you ask, that's either amazing or proof that Gearbox have commitment issues. Borderlands 4 promises a new cast, a new planet, and hopefully some jokes that didn't age like sour milk. The core gameplay, still chaotic loot shooting with way too many guns, and that's exactly what fans want. I'm really excited for the one gun that was literally running and shooting on his own. That's amazing. Honestly, it looked like they tightened up the story and dumb it down the humor, which could be the return to form that fans have been waiting for. And if not, we can at least appreciate over 200 gigabytes of shell-shaded explosions. Let me know, are you still hyped for Borderlands or are you waiting to see more? Crimson Desert. Crimson Desert is what you get when you combine a fantasy RPG with the open world MMO, still GTA physics, and wash it down with chaos. This game is from the devs of Black Desert and is packed with absurd detail, giant boss fights, cinematic swordplay, and yes, I think I saw a guy suplex someone through a table. It's given Elden Ring meets Just Cause, and I'm not even mad about that combo. I have no idea if this game will actually run on a normal console, but it looks like the kind of chaos I'll love for a week straight, and then uninstall out of fear for my PlayStation's life. Pokémon Legends ZA. Game Freak has heard our cries for something new, and instead of another forest, we're getting Pokemon, but make it like Cyberpunk. Pokémon Legends take place in Lumia City with a focus on urban exploration and a revamped world design. One of the newest game features you see is you can actually move around during battles. And another cool feature is you can sneak up on other trainers to attack them. It's amazing. I already have ideas of doing drive-bys with my magic cart. I want this to be a hit. Legends Arceus show Pokemon can be bold and different if you give it a chance. If ZA can actually deliver on a dense city, creative exploration, and I don't know, work on the lighting a little bit, I'll be there. And if it doesn't, I'll still play 40 hours and complain about it the whole time. ArcheAge Chronicles. ArcheAge is back, but here's the question. Are they still trying to rob us of our wallets? It looked like ArcheAge is trying to reach new players with its full-on cinematic story, fast-paced combat, and a new engine. Basically, they're trying to promise us that they took out the pay-to-win. We'll see how much that is true when the game releases. This got me interested, but I'm overly cautious because I still remember what happened in the last ArcheAge game. This might be one of the biggest surprises of the year if it doesn't launch as a buggy mess or forget it's supposed to be a story game. But hey, I'm always down to root for an MMO redemption arc. Worst case, we get a good 20 hours and move on. Best case, this is a comeback that nobody saw coming. So yeah, that's my lineup for the 7 RPGs still coming in 2025. Some look fire, some look questionable, but hey, I'm here for the hype, the heartbreak, and hopefully not another crash to my system. And if I miss any hidden gem, you know what to do. Drop your most hype or most sketchy RPG down in the comments, and if you made it this far, hit the like button so the algorithm knows I still exist.